Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boyz Commentary. This is the channel for which is your hub for everything relating to Jamaican football. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So, let's take a trip back in time, shall we? 6 years ago, Jamaica were in their first ever Gold Cup final. For me, our best ever performance in Gold Cup history. To me, the Gold Cup that I cherish the most. We had obstacles, yes, but we overcame those obstacles towards getting to the Gold Cup final and becoming the first Caribbean team to achieve such a feat. Along the journey, we had some wonderful moments, beating the United States for the first time ever on American soil, the late winner against Canada, with all the red cards and everything that was happening. We still managed to come out to the final. What were the results in the tournament? Well, we drew 2-2 with Costa Rica, with Gareth McClary and Joby McAnuff scoring in that game. We beat Canada 1-0, courtesy of a injury time winner from Rudy Austin. And we beat El Salvador 1-0 up in Toronto, and that goal coming from Gareth McClary. In the quarterfinals, Giles Barnes came to light. Adrian Mariappa laid off a ball to him, and Giles Barnes scored in a 1-0 victory over Haiti. In the semifinals, Jamaica defeated the United States by 2-1. Darren Mattocks and Giles Barnes, the goal scorers. And in the final, Jamaica fell 3-1 to Mexico after Darren Mattocks scored a consolation goal for Jamaica. Yeah, disappointing in terms of the final, but these are memories that will live long for us. But you may be asking, of that squad, that 23 that went, where are they now? Where are those players? Where are those players? How are they doing? What is going on? Where exactly are they? And how are they doing? Well, without further ado, let's take a look to see that squad in particular. And let me just say that there are two players in the squad that were replaced. Alvis Powell was replaced following the group stages of the tournament, and Jermaine Taylor was replaced also following the group stage of the tournament. So we had Omar Holness and Sian McFarlane. They were introduced to the squad. You also had some reserves players, but they didn't make the Gold Cup squad, like Dwayne Carr, Daniel Gordon, Huan Gray, Sean Cummings, Jermaine Woozencraft, Renee Lloyd, Deva Orgill, Dina Williams, Jamar Loza, and Romeo Parks. They weren't part of the actual Gold Cup squad itself, but they were part of the provisional reserves list, you could say. So let's have a look at the Gold Cup squad, shall we? And see where they are now. Is there progress? And how many of those members from that Gold Cup squad are currently in this team right now as we speak? Well, let's count it. Andre Blake is in the current squad. Michael Hector is in and around the squad still. Alvis Powell, 3. Darren Mattocks, maybe, in the future, 4. Javon Watson, 5. Adrian Mariappa, 6. Taxi, 7. 7 players. Yeah. Andre Blake didn't play in the Gold Cup itself, the 2015 tournament. We had Ryan Thompson and Dwayne Miller. But Andre Blake, he filled it for Union, and he's still there. Now Reggae Boyz captain. Chris Humphrey had to retire from international football. Well, had to retire from football a couple of years ago. Now he's coaching a team. He was coaching in Gretna in Scotland, and he's earned his coaching badges. And just think about this. Chris Humphrey is only 34 years old, and he's coaching. He's now coaching a team called Kendall Town. And Kendall Town right now, they're members of the Northern Premier League Division 1 West. And if you were to look at this in the grand scheme of things, in terms of where they are, in terms of the system, you could say this is like level 7 or 8 on the pyramid. So 6 tiers below the Premier League, but still something for us to make note of. Michael Hector, no longer at Reading, but he is at Fulham. Played for Jamaica Gold Cup 2019 and 2021 as well. Wes Morgan is, you could say, one of his first tournaments for Jamaica, apart from the Copa America earlier that summer. Leicester City went on to win the Premier League the following season, and now he's one of the directors at the club. So kudos to him. Albas Paul is no longer at Portland Timbers. He's now at the Philadelphia Union. That's where he is right now as we speak. Lance Lang was at FC Edmonton, but he hasn't played football since 2019 when he was with San Antonio FC. Lance Lang has made 7 appearances for Jamaica, and it's funny, in 2008 people were clamoring for him under René Simoes. He made his debut July 2008 in a friendly against El Salvador. And yeah, Lance Lang. That's the story with Lance Lang. Andre Clennon was with Arnott Gardens at the time that he was in the Gold Cup. Played overseas in Finland, played overseas as well in Azerbaijan, played overseas as well in Vietnam. Lastly, he was with Humble Lion, but he has made a handful of appearances for Jamaica. So that is Andre Clennon. Michael Seaton. Michael Seaton was a member of Jamaica's squad at the 2015 Gold Cup. He's 25 years of age now. Can you believe it? He's 25 now. Wow. Michael Seaton right now is with a team called BSV Schwarz, and they are a team that plays in the Regionalliga Nord. It's the 4th tier of German football. That's where he is right now as we speak. A player, in my view, that is capable of playing even 2nd tier in Germany. He wears the number 30 jersey there. So that's Michael Seaton. 2 goals in 14 appearances for Jamaica. Played in Germany with Victoria Cologne, played USL, played over in Israel, played in Sweden. Still has an opportunity, still has time to turn his career around, to another club. Demar Phillips. Well, before we get to Demar Phillips, Giles Barnes. Giles Barnes no longer at Houston Dynamo. In fact, he's doing his coaching badges right now as we speak, but a great servant to Jamaica, scored some brilliant goals for us and someone we'll never forget. Joby McAnuff. Joby McAnuff is not at Leyton Orient. He was their coach at the back end of last season. How he's now a football pundit for the Football League Championship, League 1, League 2. He's doing his coaching badges and he has an ambition to coach the Reggae Boyz one day. Darren Mattocks, not Vancouver Whitecaps anymore, but he is now at Phoenix Rising FC in the United Soccer League, and I think it's only a matter of time before he gets called up back to Jamaica. Demar Phillips, he's now 38 years of age, but he hasn't played for our club since 2019, and that was with Austin Bold FC. Spent a long time with Real Salt Lake, Alisund, spent a handful of time at Stoke City. So that's Demar Phillips for me, one of the best left backs I've seen in a Jamaican shirt. Dwayne Miller, injuries plagued him, but yeah, Cyrenaica FC, that's the situation with him. I think if it wasn't for injuries, he would easily have had like 70 appearances for Jamaica. 34 years of age, still has time in my view to make something of his career. But that's the situation with Dwayne St. Aubin Miller. Alan Otti, former Jamaica under-20 player as well. Remember him from Obey United and Falkland, St. James High School. Lastly was with Waterhouse, and he's 28 years of age. Javon Watson, big DJ now and everything, big artist, Humble Lion as well, still strutting his stuff. Joel Grant, former Jamaica under-20 player, now plying his trade with Grimsby Town. That's where he is right now. Previously played with Swindon, Plymouth Argyle, Exeter, Yeovil Town, Wickham Wanderers, Crewe Alexandria, Aldershot Town, and Watford. Yeah. Played Championship, he's played League 1, League 2. So he's been quite around. And was part of the Watford team in the Premier League as well, just didn't make any senior appearances for them. So, yeah. Rudy Austin, no longer at Leeds United, 35-36 now, back at Portmore United in Jamaica. Simon Dawkins hasn't played at a club for some time. He was at Derby, yes, but right now he's without a club and has been without a club since Ipswich Town released him in 2019. Still 33 years of age. I still think he could make something of his career. Adrian Joseph Mariappa, 35 years old, rock solid at the back for Jamaica. Not at Crystal Palace, not at Watford. He's unattached right now, so I fully expect him to be at a club quite soon. Kimar Taxi Lawrence, not at New York Red Bulls, not at Anderlecht, but he is now at Toronto FC. Yeah, that's the deal with Kimar Taxi Lawrence, veteran in the national program. Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine is one of the few players in the national team that have 100 appearances to their name, and he's now playing at Austin Bold FC in the USL, 36 years of age. Gareth McCleary. Gareth McCleary is playing a trade for a team called Wycombe Wanderers. Wycombe Wanderers. Wycombe Wanderers are currently in League One. So that's the deal. Ryan Thompson. Ryan Thompson is the head coach of Austin Bold FC in the United Soccer League. We had two late call-ups to the Gold Cups. We had Cian McFarlane. He is playing his trade with Miami FC in the USL, 28 years of age. Didn't make a senior debut for Jamaica, but he was part of our teams at under 20 and also under 23 levels. And finally, Omar Holness. Omar Holness, his last cap for Jamaica was in that 4-1 loss to the United States in March earlier this year. 27 years of age right now playing with Bath City FC in England, was with Darlington FC, scored in the FA Cup, captain of Jamaica's team at the Under-17 FIFA World Cup in 2011. Yeah, an individual that certainly has something going for him, I feel. So, that basically wraps things up here. That is that, Reggae Boyz fans. What are your thoughts? Have we made progress as we should have? Should we have made more progress? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary